So Blackbird episode 2, we are presented right into the thick of it. So this episode is the agents are prepping Jimmy to be able to go into the maximum security prison where Larry's going to be, and really seeing how he's going to be able to deal with Larry and be able to make that connection. And we get more information with our detective questioning Larry and Larry's real personality, and we get some backstory onto him as well. This episode was real engaging. Like I was hooked into it. Like I didn't want to do anything besides sit there and just really get involved in this series. Like it's so engaging. Seeing that it's actually based on true events as well. Like those crimes are just absolutely shocking, and the complexity that Larry is, like Larry as a character is really good. Like you can see how the flick of a switch he's able to change in terms of different types of emotions and kind of almost play a different character all at the same time. While Larry is actually doing these killings and the confession that he gives, and he's strapped up to like a poly test, and about it is really good. Like his performance is awesome, but like the opening shot is as well, like as the lady's running and the camera is panning, like everything is stylish in terms of the cinematography and the editing, but she's running along and the van pulls up and it keeps panning, and obviously she's not running anymore. And I liked how they were giving the gruesome details by the confession when the agent is writing up the confession for Larry to sign, where we can actually see what he's writing and it describes how Larry actually murdered these people. Where that was a nice touch, rather than getting Larry to actually present all the gruesome details. It was a really stylish way to do that. Interaction between Jimmy and the agent to really get Jimmy prepared to be able to go in and actually try and make that connection with Larry, because it's going to be quite difficult. I would assume we haven't got episode 3 yet, but I do like the dynamic between the FBI agent and Jimmy. Obviously Jimmy's got nothing to really offer, considering he's like in prison and is there for like 10 years, where they're forced into a corner where he has to give the information that the FBI agent wants. I do like their dynamic where they're both really strong personalities, but one has to sort of give in and play ball playing with the crew to be transferred. Like you can see how charming he is. Like he walks in and he's just able to like be the center of attention and really work people and really make those connections, where once he's into the actual maximum security, you can see Larry is quite deranged. You can see his little interaction with the guards, and like Jimmy is definitely in over his head here. Like you can just see the difference when the crew are walking to the shower blocks or to the mess hall, where he's hesitance to try and like get into the actual line. Like not sure if it was going for the symbolism of like how out of depth he actually is, but I felt like that was really stylish in terms of seeing him, to show him being well over his head and not quite equipped to deal with these guys. But you can see like he obviously established a nice little hustle in his old prison, and he was able to really work his way and, you know, like survive in any sort of situation that he is. Anything really bad about this show at all? Like everything is really good. Everything's real engaging, and I'm really interested to see. I'm not going to look up the actual true events because I don't want it to spoil anything for me. But if you are watching the show, let me know what you think about it, and you know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends.